You never know how a baby's going to turn out. I feel like more of an expert on this subject than I did this time a year ago. Over Thanksgiving, our new grandson Walker came for a visit. His father and mother came with him, but Walker was the star of the show all weekend long. During the holidays around our house, we all have our jobs to do. My assignments were to smoke the turkey, pick up 1-year-old Walker, who is a hefty little boy, play with him, and walk with him around the house. Neither was really a job at all. I really enjoy cooking and absolutely love playing with Walker. A long time ago, I'd pick up his cousins, my children, and walk them around our house in Texas. That was in the last century, a nice little phrase that reminds me of the passing years. The rest of the family could not be here this year, and I'll miss them and the other grandchildren. However, I'm still happy because as I play with Walker, I can remember the time spent with my own kids and the other grandchildren. As I play with Walker, I can sing to him. Although I have forgotten some of the words to the old songs, I find that Dumpty-Dum, Diddity-Doo works just as well. Then I sang some Christmas carols. I told Walker he'd need to learn the songs before Christmas, knowing all too well that wasn't going to happen. But by the way, Walker's favorite song is Iron Butterflies In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. He will smile and laugh as I bounce him on my knees and I sing da 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 da. Thinking about all the grandchildren, I would only venture to say they are absolutely captivating. This grandparenting business is entirely different from being a parent, even though I can't exactly explain why. I find myself thinking about the little ones, praying for them and wondering how they will turn out. Parents and grandparents have been wondering about babies since the very beginning of time. It's just have been that way when baby Jesus was born. One of my favorite Christmas songs, Mark Lowry's Beautiful and Graceful Mary Did You Know, poses the question this way. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is the Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will one day rule the nations? Mary, did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? Mary, did you know this sleeping child you're holding is the great I am? No, you never know how a baby will turn out, do you? This one turned out to be the Savior of the world. At times throughout our Christmas celebrations and Happy New Year parties, we will have thoughts of the awful events that took place in Newtown, Connecticut. This event was horrible, and we will never be able to understand why something like this would happen. I wish to give you 4 tasks to perform during this holiday season. Task number 1, as hard as we try to forget for just a little while, as we celebrate Christmas 2012, we will remember the dawning visions and memories of that day. Go ahead and remember. As you do, remember the little ones, the school staff, and the families of Newtown, Connecticut in your prayers. Task number 2, give as much time as possible to your family. Task number 3, hug your little ones, whether newborn or grown up, and while you're at it, give your spouse a little hug and say something like, I love you. Task number 4, remember the reason for the season. Oh, one more thing. From my family to yours, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.